All right, here we go. Let's play some Terra Invicta. So this is our America First playthrough. This is where we are playing as Humanity First faction, and we are taking over the United States and going from there. We've got some pre-roll going here. I'm going to try to disable that by running ads in a second. So we'll wait for that to finish before we do anything interesting. Okay. So we've got to confirm our assignments here. Looks like I finished sending them on their assignments last time. We just have to confirm. We've already got a space station set up. Very good. We only have 4.6 boost.
Okay, all flight controllers, about 15 seconds to CSM.
All right, we'll wait. We'll wait to have enough boost to do a couple things at once before we do anything. All right, so we've got 5 agents or counselors, as the game calls them. I like to call them agents because it makes more sense to me, but the game calls them counselors. They are named after my subscribers and YouTube members. So we've got Heather Winterrend is a diplomat. Let's go into the council here. And we've got Mo Lunchbox, the activist, Mike Battelle, the politician, Doc Teddy, the diplomat, and Myth Yeti is a journalist. So I did double up a couple of these because I only get so many. We'll be... I think we can name ships and fleets. It doesn't look like we can rename space stations. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can rename the space stations, but I know I can rename the fleets. I think I can rename the ships. So we'll look at naming our ships after people too. But for right now, we'll go ahead and confirm our assignments and we'll get the game going.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause. Okay,
so we had Mike Battelle inspiring loyalty in one of our other operatives. Oh no, Mo Lunchbox inspired loyalty in Mike Battelle. Very good.
Lending my expertise.
And we've got Doc Teddy advising the United States. This is going to increase their production, GDP, and research. Very good.
I don't think I changed their mind.
And Myth Yeti thinks that he failed his mission. So we're in a bit of a situation here now. So we have the United States, but we don't have the control points to really do anything else. We had all these other countries.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Okay, the United States, 73% public support. Very good.
We've moved the needle.
What? Down to 65. Somebody else must be running PR there, trying to take our country from us. But anyways, we had all these Central America countries. We got them right away to put pressure on the United States. If you have countries nearby, it gives you a higher chance to take over. But now we don't have the control points for all this, so we're in a bit of a bind. We abandoned all these countries, so they are vulnerable to being taken over by someone else. But they don't count against our control point cap. So the bad thing about having the United States is that the United States pretty much takes up our entire control point cap. So we pretty much can't have anything besides the United States since we had the United States. But the United States is arguably the best country in the game at the start of the game, so it's kind of a trade-off. Let's look at our priorities here. Okay, unrest is increasing. That's not good. Okay. I'm gonna bump up welfare because unrest is increasing and inequality is increasing. I'm actually gonna stop building nuclear weapons. The United States at the start of the game has more nukes than anyone else anyway, so we don't need any more nukes. So I'm gonna stop producing nukes. Why isn't it gonna let me... Oh, I guess I don't need a navy. Apparently I have too much navy already, so it's not gonna let me build navy. We can build more army, but We can only have one army per 25 million population. We have 330 million people. So that's like 12 armies. So we could keep building military and keep racking up the army. The problem is we can't really... It doesn't make sense to fight anyone right now. Because we can win. We will definitely win. But we don't have any claims over any land. So we can't take the land. The only thing we can do is install our faction. But we don't have the control points to control it anyway, so that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So I'm actually going to bump the military down a little bit for now, since we are we actually have the most military in the world, I think. Maybe China might have. Okay, China has 4. What about Russia? Russia has 3. So we have the biggest military in the world and the most advanced military in the world right now. So we're going to hold off on our military funding for right now. We'll bump that up later once we get into actual combat with people. So let's see. I think everything else is good. People, the elites want me to put more into spoils, but I don't really want to do that. I think this is good for now. We'll leave this as is. And we can do a direct investment. We don't have a whole lot of stuff to do this right now. I think we will go ahead and bump up our welfare a little bit. We'll go ahead and spend about half of our cash. That sounds good. And that took away the warning symbol above the welfare, so that's good. And now let's take a look at what our counselors are doing. All right, so we got our diplomat Heather here. Public support only 36%. What's up with that? Target population, okay. How's the unrest looking? We're peaceful but rising. Okay, we'll leave that as is for now. Let's go ahead and have her do a advise mission to bump up our stats here.
Where to?
And then we'll have our Mo Lunchbox, our activist. He'll do a PR campaign. He's got a much better chance of succeeding, so we'll have him do that.
I will tell our story.
And then for
Ready
Mike
to go.
Battel, we could try to detain a counselor. We could investigate someone else or our people to see just how loyal our people are. Or we could we'll have him run PR in the United States also.
Standing by.
And then Doc Teddy, our other diplomat, I think we'll have him do a surveil and see if we can reveal who these agents are that are in our country.
Eyes up.
Where to?
And then we've got Myth Yeti, our journalist. Let's have you inspire loyalty in Heather. That's fine. Let's make Heather loyal.
I'll ensure their loyalty.
So our faction is Humanity First. That is the faction that wants to wipe out the aliens. We're kind of the xenophobes. There's other factions as well. There is where are the factions? Oops. There we are. So the Resistance is kind of the beginner faction. This is the one that comes with the tutorial. Their job is to resist the aliens, duh. The Initiative is basically people who want to get rich off the aliens. The Servants serve the aliens. They want to support the aliens. Protectorate wants to appease the aliens. The Academy wants to convince them we're equals. And Project Exodus wants to run away. So that's the different factions. Let's go ahead and confirm and keep it moving.
Lending my expertise.
Initiating recon.
Their loyalty remains questionable.
Come on, bro. You gotta do better than that. What are we researching right now?
The people people will come to our side.
Critical success. All right, 71% support. Very
The
good.
people will come to our side.
74. Very good. All right, so it looks like we're putting a little bit of points into everything, which is okay. Oh noes! Aliens are abducting people. Can't have that. We'll have to put a stop to that. All right, who are we going to have stop that? I guess we'll go with Myth Yeti. Myth Yeti will put a stop to the abductions, hopefully. Okay, so unrest is falling, so we're not going to do a stabilized mission. Have we consolidated our power yet? Okay, 55 days and we'll consolidate our power. So let's go ahead and advise again with
Offering
Heather.
support.
Ready for my mission.
Lunchbox. We'll do an inspire loyalty
I'll
on
make
Heather.
sure they're on our side.
Ready for orders.
Mike Battle will do a PR in the United States.
I will tell our story.
Where to?
Doc Teddy will do what? What are we gonna have Doc Teddy do? So I wish there was a place where you could go into your country and see what, if anything, you have claims on. If you go to the other countries, you can see what countries have claims on the different regions, but there's nowhere to go, what do I have a claim on? So that's something I would like to see that they haven't added. But anyways, let's go ahead and... let's go ahead and do an advise mission on Mexico, since we technically still have
Offering
Mexico.
support.
Offering counsel.
I think we had a breakthrough.
All right, we have inspired Heatherwind to be more
Offering
loyal to the
counsel.
cause. Xenoforms detected in Lima. New project, okay.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
80% support. Wow. That's crazy good. Okay, we have... Alright, we have learned some valuable information. Okay. We have completed the investigate alien abduction objective. We are at war. Our investigator has confirmed that multiple disappearances have taken place of both humans and animals. The human disappearances in particular include people well outside the profile of typical missing person reports. Until we learn otherwise, we must assume that they have been deliberately targeted by our alien visitors. Our worst fears are being realized. Unfortunately, we have no leads as to where the abductees may have been taken or how to stop the attacks from continuing. All we can do is investigate. Okay. We have completed our first faction objective. Well, maybe not first. I don't remember.
In 1954, the Americans built the first nuclear-powered submarine
And nuclear fission in
changed the
space
course of
has been
naval
completed.
warfare.
Global research. Okay, so let's take a look at our dudes here, see if anyone is ready for an upgrade. Alright, so we can buy an org here. The National Geospatial Intelligence Agency will give us a monthly income of science and will increase our stats. That looks pretty good. Yeah, let's do it. Ooh, 200. Wow, that's expensive. But worth it, I guess. Alright. Heatherwind has 13 XP. We can give her affluent or survivor. I'm going to take survivor, so hopefully she doesn't die. She has a bunch of orgs already, apparently, so she can't buy another one at the present time. And for Mo Lunchbox, he has 26 points, so we can increase one of his stats. And he's our activist, so persuasion would probably be a good choice for him. Or we could go for Firebrand. Or remove enemy of the state. What is his home nation? Bolivia. Alright, we're not going to worry about that. So let's give him a little more persuasion. This will give us another control point as well. Okay, very good. Next up, Mike Battelle has 20 points, so he can pick a bonus as well. Crackdown. For him, I'm gonna take administration because that will give us control points and it will give us a chance to get more organizations. So that's always a good choice. It also gives us money. And Doc Teddy doesn't have enough points for anything. Okay. Myth Yeti. We're gonna give him survivor as well, so he hopefully doesn't die. And now we can send them on their missions. Okay, so Doc Teddy, you're gonna do advise. Yeah, Mexico, that's fine.
Offering assistance.
Ready for my mission.
Inspire loyalty
I'll
in
speak
Mo
to them.
Lunchbox. Heatherwind.
Where do you need me?
Okay. Unrest is increasing, so we'll go ahead and have you
Restoring
stabilize.
order.
I'm here.
Lunchbox, you're gonna inspire Myth Yeti.
I'll ensure their loyalty.
Standing by for orders.
And Mike Patel, go ahead and run PR in the United States. Oh, we're down to 55%. Wow, somebody must have got a critical
Making our case.
bump in their reputation. Okay, let's confirm. And oh, I think we have enough boost to work on our space station a little more. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's give it another solar collector. And let's do, what is this? Space science. Let's do an energy lab.
Controllers, about 15 seconds.
And that's all of our boost.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause. I
Okay,
will
very
help
good.
them.
Excellent,
I
excellent.
think we had a breakthrough.
Things are stabilizing.
Excellent.
We've moved the needle.
Excellent. Okay, we have completed outpost mining. This means we can build mines out in space, which is going to be very good. And now we get to choose a new thing. And I think we'll do alien methods. Yeah, that sounds good. All right. So our control points are rising because these are the crackdowns which happen when we abandon the nation are expiring. So kind of trying to decide what to do about it. We can keep some of these, but not all of them. Why can't I end these? Oh, it costs monies. Okay. Or influence, not money. Same thing, sort of. Okay. So let's see. What are we gonna have our dudes do here? So we got Mike Battel. Why don't you go ahead and do a PR?
We must persuade the people.
What's the op? Will restore
Go ahead and
peace to
stabilize
this nation.
Mexico.
Reporting
You can
in.
inspire loyalty in Doc Teddy.
I'll make sure they're on our side.
Where to?
Standing by. I'll speak with them.
Standing by.
Let's
Making
run a
our
PR
case.
in Canada. We're probably going to take Canada at some point because I know eventually you can get research to merge the United States and Canada into the United States of North America. So we're going to want to do that whenever we have the option.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Excellent.
I couldn't get through to them.
Boo. Okay, we have completed the social science lab project. We can now build social science labs in space. And let's see, next, what do we want to do next? That sounds good. Let's do that one. Reduce the cost of our direct investments. That sounds good. That's going to be a long-term investment that's going to pay off.
Things are stabilizing.
Okay, very good. A
Public
mistake.
sentiment is increasingly with us.
A mistake that I've been making in my playthroughs
We're
is
winning their hearts and minds.
that I didn't do enough of the direct investment. So that research will help me do more investments. Russia and Armenia have merged. Anything that makes Russia stronger is bad for us. Unless we take over Russia, then it would be good for us. But for right now, it's bad for us. Alright, and you see our control point cap. We're over the cap right now because these guys just uncracked down. So I'm going to re-crack them down. I'm going to crack down on... Well, not crack down, but I'm going to abandon Panama, Costa Rica, Honduras, El Salvador, and Belize. Oh, we're still over the cap. And we haven't, and Mexico isn't even being counted yet. Let's abandon Caribbean since we only have 1 point anyway. Okay, now we're below the cap. And what are we going to have our guys do now? So this is kind of the slow part of the game since we don't have a whole lot of things to do at the moment other than consolidate our control over the United States.
I will tell our story.
Ready to go. I'll ensure their loyalty.
Your orders? I will try to sway the public.
Reporting in. We'll make things safe.
Standing by.
Got an unknown operative in our country here. Don't love it. Okay, we're up to 2.9 boost. We'll wait till we can get enough to do more than one thing at a time, and we'll launch... Oops. We'll launch some more stuff once we are able to...
I'll ensure their loyalty.
I believe they'll stay loyal
Excellent.
to the cause.
I don't think I changed their mind.
The armies of Russia have conquered Ukraine. Wow. Faster than real life. Actually, no, 2024, so never mind. Well, we never know. They might still be there in 2 years, the way it's going over there. Yikes.
Things are cooling off.
Okay,
We're
that's
winning
good.
their hearts and minds.
Good.
The people will come to our side.
Good. 80%. Wow. America loves us. 3.6 boost. What was that? Oh. People are trying to take Mexico and they're failing, even though I kind of gave it up. So can we launch probes yet? Alright, we don't have enough boost to really do anything. We can launch a probe. Alright, we'll save up our boost. And maybe we'll build a moon base. Why is my boost so low, though? It should be higher. I've got the United States. Hmm. I don't know. Let's... How... Can we do another direct... I'm gonna wait for this before I do any more direct investments. So that they're cheaper. Let's see... Can we capture this person or anything?
Initiating surveillance.
Ready? I will try to sway the public.
At your service. Making our case.
Standing by.
That's a really low chance. Never mind.
Making our case.
Ready. Offering counsel.
Okay. So it looks like Guatemala became uncracked down after the abandon wore off, and that bumped our control points up. We're still under the cap for right now, so we'll leave it alone for now.
Lending my expertise.
Alien base detected. Not ideal, but nothing I can do about it.
Found.
He failed. Alien station. Nothing I can do about it.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Very good.
Public sentiment is increasingly with
Very
us.
good.
Public opinion is
Excellent.
moving in our direction.
Russia has declared war on Ireland and Japan? That's random. Okay, no project available. Very good. I really want to get a space station up with a space dock. Do we have a space dock option? Oh, we already have an orb. Oh, why did I put that in extreme orbit? I shouldn't have done that. Okay, this is going to take all of our boost. And all of our available... Well, no, we have 12 mission control available. Alright, let's go for it. This is Katsuragi Station. And we don't have enough boost to do anything else. So I'm going to save this for a space dock. I really should have put a space dock on the other one. I wasn't thinking of it. It was a tactical error on my part. But we'll definitely put a space dock on that one. Okay. And now, how are we looking here, United States? Unrest is rising again, so let's go ahead and run a stabilize.
Restoring order.
Standing by for orders.
You go ahead and inspire.
Ready for my mission.
Your mission. Alright, go ahead and PR.
We must persuade the people.
What's the op? I'll make sure they're on our side.
Reporting in.
Okay, so Mexico just was the abandon ended, so it has been added to our control point cap. So we're way over cap. We're actually losing influence per turn now because of it. So I guess we need to abandon Mexico. I really don't want to, but I guess we have to. Now we're back under cap. And for Mike Bettel, we have consolidated. Let's run a set national policy. I don't think there's anything we can do right now, but
Time to make our move.
we'll get a refund on those points if there's nothing we can do.